Most diets are just wrong, right? Once you go in the health field, you're going to realize there are so many different diets. There's like Weston A. Price, there's like pescatarian, there's like fruitarian, there's like paleo, there's like keto, there's like rapey. There's like so many diets these days. There's carnivore. There's so many diets these days to choose from. And here's the thing. A lot of these diets have completely different philosophies that completely go against each other. And what does that mean? It means a lot of them are wrong. It has to be true, right? Because let's say you're trying one diet and this diet says sugar is good for you. And then you're trying another diet and says sugar is bad for you. Eat fat instead. It's like, okay, you can't really have both right. You know what I'm saying? They have completely different philosophies. They have completely different things they recommend. And you're going to realize because that's true, a lot of diets are just plain wrong. And they're actually going to make you unhealthier. And a lot of diets are going to make you orthorexic and stuff like that. And going to get you crazy in the mind. It's something to keep in mind. And you're going to realize you really got to do your own research. You really got to do your own experimentation. You really got to go with what makes you feel right in terms of energy and well-being before you start going crazy on the diets, right? People who do fruitarian, they eat fruit all day. They don't really live that long. I see a lot of people who are on fruitarian that that have passed away in their late 30s, early 40s, which is really bad, right? That is not a good lifespan. And what do these people all day? They eat fruit all day. There's a lot of people who say, hey, eating fruit is good for you. Yeah, in moderation, though. If you eat too much of it, it ain't that great for your liver. You know what I mean? So what I'm trying to say is if something feels wrong, you should kind of listen to your body. You should stop listening to these people. Yeah, fruit is good for you. Eat it all day. Avoid starch. There's a lot of people that do that and it don't pan out too well for them. You know what I'm saying? So it's something to keep in mind. You really got to follow your instincts to an extent because, you know, in the health field, there's so much conflicting advice. There's so many diets completely different from each other. If you look at people in carnivore, they advocate eating meat all day. They're not really about sugar. And it's like, okay, that's a lot of protein. It might slow down your digestion quite a bit. And also, in my opinion, protein's a little bit overrated. You don't need insane amounts of protein to kind of boost your recovery and your muscle building strategies. And a lot of it is based on something a little bit different than just the amount of protein you're eating. So it's something to keep in mind. You want to be real careful following specific diets and who you're taking dietitian advice from. Because a lot of these diets have certain philosophies. You got to look at the lifespan of these people. You should look at blood tests of these people. You should experiment, do your own experimentation, and you should do your own research. I know it's hard. No one likes to hop on a computer and look up a bunch of stuff about health. Trust me, it's one of those things long term. If you don't got a plan set up, if you don't know what you're doing, it's one of those things that could take you to a bad place.